What's up? It's your boy KJ Savage, and today we are reacting to top 25 basketball YouTubers from KickGenius. So, we're going to be reacting to some people that he thinks belong on this list. So, I watched some of his content before I watched this one, and he actually knows what he's talking about. He knows the game of basketball. He knows basically everything it takes to play. So, just to play basketball, like everything it takes to play legit basketball. So we're gonna watch this guy talk about the YouTubers the top 25 YouTubers, basketball YouTubers. Okay, this is part 1. Part 2 and 3 will be on separate videos. They'll be posted later. So yeah, let's go.
First things first. Now, I know a lot of you guys like to skip forward and, get right to what you came for. You like to get right to the list, right? That's cool. But if you don't let me preface this whole list, then later on, you're going to have questions and concerns. You're going to be asking like, why is so-and-so not on the list, right? That's going to happen. I'm here to answer those questions right now. I'm going to break everything down. I'm talking like who is on the list, how, i.e. my criteria for judging the people on the list, and even why. Like, why am I making this list? So let's get to it. Why? I had a lot of people tweet me Cash Nasty's video, right? Where he made his top 10 basketball YouTubers list. I actually saw one prior to that, didn't pay it too much mind just because I wasn't sure where the list came from. But this is the only thing about these lists, man. I know everyone has a voice and you have a right to use your voice, but I just asked for some quality control. That's it. If you put non-biased in your title, then as a loyal subscriber, I am then trusting you to be non-biased about your list, right? Prime example of being non-biased. Some of you may be aware of Nick. He's part of the KickGenius team. He can definitely run through the bottom 5 of most of y'all's list. Easy. But I won't put him on my list at all just because he hasn't been a YouTuber long enough. Now, if I was biased, I would slide him in the top 5. It's none of that. This is the legit non-biased list. Another great example, Jay Jones. Yeah, my brother. Like y'all know what's up with us. Y'all know how tight we are. I know what Jeremy's capable of on court. I know him. That doesn't mean he's automatically number 1 on my list. My integrity is sacrificed for no one. And when I say no, I mean no one. My relationships with any of these guys will not interfere with where they objectively rank in these lists. If the whole Cash Nasty and Soul Illuminati thing would have happened, right? Guess who I'm rooting for? I'm going for Cash Nasty. Now, guess who's gonna win? Soul Illuminati. And it's not even debatable. You see how that worked? Yeah, I'm going for Cash because I know I have a relationship with him. He's cool outside of this YouTube shit. But if we're being objective, there's no one in their right mind that's gonna say Cash is beating Soul Illuminati. And if you honestly believe that, you need some help.
Go. What are you doing down here? Leave. You don't need to be down here. Go. Take your fucking yogurt upstairs, man. But I tell you,
you shouldn't talk.
But I tell you, man, go. I can see you, dude. Go.
Why am I doing that?
Huh? You're moving very slow.
No, I'm not moving.
Hold up, I'll be right back, yo. Man, this dude gets so annoying. I swear, as soon as I get back on his YouTube grind, every video I've been posting, he literally has to interrupt it, man. Damn.
List anymore. This list is built off 100% honesty, and it's really sad that a lot of these lists aren't. Who? Real quick, let me touch on the hoopers that will not be on this list that I know people will have questions and concerns about. Number 1, the professor. Now, we're talking about basketball YouTubers, and yes, he does have a YouTube account, but he does not self-produce any of the content that goes on his YouTube account. So trust me, I know. Jeremy Lin, he has a YouTube account. Who's out here saying he's a YouTuber? A YouTuber is someone who frequently, aka consistently, creates content for the website youtube.com. That's what a YouTuber is. And That's not the professor. And that doesn't mean he's any less of a guy or what. That just means he's not a YouTuber. And honestly, I swear, I don't understand why a lot of you would even want to see someone who invests most of their time in training themselves, training kids, and actually playing in leagues 24/7, go against somebody who edits and films for a combined 8 hours a day, 6 days a week. The 7th day, they go to the gym, to the rec center, and get a run in for a couple of hours. I'm not sure why you guys would want to see those two compared. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, how would that even be interesting?
I know.
Why is that interesting to you? Two more people who will be left off this list that I know people will have questions about is one, Coach Rock, and shot mechanics. Now, like I always say, real niggas can tell by the first few dribbles if you can hoop or not. It doesn't take much at all, and these guys can hoop, but without any one-on-one, 5-on-5, or just kind of any game situation being provided for us to see, I can't really tell how well they can hoop. Therefore, I can't properly place them. Like I said, I know they can hoop, but all I've seen is tutorials, no game-like situations. And I know they have some type of quick game of 21 floating around somewhere on the internet, but that's not, you can't really gauge that. They only put made buckets. It was really fat, chopped a lot of shit out. It's not an accurate depiction of what really went on. Now, let's get to who's on the list. Top 25. Honorable mention goes to none other than OSN, Overside Nigga. If I was doing a top 26 list, he would definitely come in at number 26. But we're doing the top 25. Okay, so I think OSN only has one game showcasing his skill. And like I said, it doesn't take much to see if somebody can hoop or not. And he can't. And that's cool. He doesn't. Anything I say is not meant to be negative. Just because OSN can't hoop one bit, cool. He doesn't have to. I love what OSN is doing right now. Let's let that be known. I love what he's doing. He's one of those guys who made something from nothing. Automatic respect, my nigga. Nothing but love for OSN. Salute. Top 25 coming in at number 25. We have Bullet RC. I've hooped with Christian 2 or 3 times. You can tell he doesn't give a fuck about basketball. That's just, you can just tell he didn't grow up playing. Again, cool. I think it's really dope that he even has the balls to play in front of these big SneakerCon crowds, knowing that's not his arena. That's very commendable. And Bull, I love what you're doing with the clothing videos. I love what you're doing with your own clothing. Keep it up, my nigga. You know I've been rocking with you before I even met you. It's well documented. Like me right now, it's been documented via Twitter. I let it be known early because I only rock with a few people for real. So Bull, I ain't even gotta say anything. Keep doing what you're doing. Number 24, Tony D2 Wild. My nigga Tony, that's a hustler, dog. That's all I see when I see Tony is a hustler. You know what I really f with though? And you gotta see this shit in person because it's crazy. Yo, just watch Tony D shoot. I love watching Tony shoot because there's this huge possibility that he will not hit the rim. No bullshit. But right before that release, Nick, you cannot tell that nigga he's gonna miss. You can't tell him. And I don't expect the guy who doesn't like, you know, he's bottom, like I said, he's 24. I don't expect him to have that confidence. You just don't develop that type of confidence overnight. I need that. Tony, I need tutorial. Drop the shoes. Yo, you got some core values I need to get a hold of. You gotta work on that jumper a little bit, brother. Oh, yo, your verse on the sneaker, what was it? What was it called? Sneaker YouTuber diss track. Yo, son, fire! Why are you not rapping more? Real talk, why?
You look
Text
like
me, I need a verse. Number 23, Flight Reacts. Now, Flight is a...
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop you here real quick. Before you continue on with this, I'm saying right now, I'm not hating Flight or anything, but I'm telling you straight up facts. I'm telling you what I see in the video, and I could tell by how he carries himself and how he moves, okay? Flight, you deserve the spot 23 list. Here he comes again. I'll be right back again. And stay up there, man. Dang. See what I mean? First, he has to do at least 2 times. Two at that. He took over my freaking office, so I can't record there anymore. Why do you think my background changed? Because I can't record there.
One.
Full.
Bro, we'll be getting so hyped about that.
Awkward Flight so much. Y'all don't even stand. I've never met this guy, but I've seen some of his reactions to where like he's reacting to some of these lists, and he's probably gonna have a problem with him being number 23 on my list. The shit is hilarious. And it's not that like he's laugh out loud hilarious. What makes it hilarious is that like he'll make these bold claims, and as a YouTuber, I can see through it. But I'll see the comments and niggas think he's actually serious about like him being in somebody's top 5 list. Y'all niggas really be mad at that man too. But like I said, as a YouTuber, I can see through the troll. Flight, get your money. Number 22, Kais Omar. Now I'm to the point in the list where I can slightly start naming strengths, if any. Now, if Kais has a strength, I think it would definitely be he's deceptive. And what I mean by that is he's a little bit more mobile than you would give him credit for, which in turn might give him a bucket or two. You might be sleeping on him, he'll hit you with like a step back, you don't think he can actually execute, and get a bucket. Once you catch on though, it's pretty much a wrap. Other than that, you can tell he's pretty much just on the YouTuber side of things. But big shouts to Kais, man. What he's doing for the sneaker community, the sneaker con events, yo, it's huge. If you want to talk impact, that's a different list. Kais is definitely top 3, dead or alive. Number 23, Browdis. Now, I'm gonna say Brandon, because I don't like saying Browdis. But Brandon, I've only played with this guy once. I would say his strength isn't anything physical. It has nothing to do with like actual ability. It's just this kid's passion for the game. I feel like no matter what the situation is, he's going to try at least. He's gonna give his best effort. And he's not complete ass. He's nowhere near like an offensive threat or anything, but you know, if you leave him open, he'll be able to knock some shit down. Number 20, Nightwing. Now, I've been playing with and against Nightwing for years now. It's been about 4 years. Nightwing's about 5'6". He's a nice spot up shooter if you leave him open. But that's the thing, he has to be open. Not much else to say. That's pretty much his bread and butter.
Yeah,
Nightwing,
pretty much. That's what I mean, honestly, it's kind of easy to learn how to shoot over people.
Get to the bag. And also, let me know how much they paying you, so I can up the price on their ass. Number 19, Richie Lee. Now, okay. Richie's about 5'3". I played with him a couple times as well. Similar to Nightwing, pretty nice spot up shooter. I will say he's a little more explosive. Just his shot creation ability overall. He edges anybody out up until this point, which is why he comes in at number 19. Richie Lee, similar sentiment as what I said to Bullet. I've been a fan before I even met you. Your work is great. Keep pushing, keep building. 1 million coming soon. You deserve it. Number 18, Fredo 2 times. Now we get to the point in the list where we can start talking a little athleticism. And maybe not tailored for the game of basketball.
All right, I'm saying right now. Yeah, he got something right on that. But Fredo, he athletic altogether. He's extremely athletic altogether. He's not really... I wouldn't say, because he told you already, he doesn't care much about basketball, okay? He said he never was a basketball player and he could never be one. He was a football player, like me here. Difference between me and him, though, I can learn how to play multiple sports, but still have my football skills on one. Yeah, like I'm never going to forget my football skills at all. Now, Fredo, he the type of person, he's loving, caring, and he'll help a nigga out if he needs help. They need help. Problem is, he ain't a basketball player. So, most of these YouTubers aren't basketball players, like actual basketball players, but I'm saying like he ain't a basketball player. Like he doesn't like the sport as much as everybody else does. Don't get me wrong, he likes the sport, like watching it. But I'm saying like playing the sport, I'm pretty sure he doesn't like playing the sport as much as the rest of the YouTubers is going to be. I'm just saying that. Okay. I'm not trying to be like, oh no, but I'm just saying like he's probably the least caring person for that sport. Like he has athleticism, he's pretty good at shooting, he's pretty good at dribbling, driving pretty good against Fly, obviously. But he's pretty good, okay? He's a sharpshooter. You can tell he's a sharpshooter. He can shoot a lot. It's crazy how he can shoot though. Yeah, let's continue with this video, man.
basketball, but athleticism nonetheless. I haven't played with or against Fredo in person. All I have to go by is the videos. And from the videos, he doesn't look too shabby. Obviously Fredo is on to bigger and better things now. Yes. Fredo, congrats on all the YouTube success. Congrats on what seems to be an amazing relationship with Jasmine. And last but certainly not least, congrats on baby Ava. Best wishes to the whole family. Number 17, CJ so cool. Again, someone who's athletic, may not be tailored for the game of basketball, but nice build, 6'2". Although he may not have been on an official team growing up, I can tell he grew up around niggas who hoop. The fact that
you can because you can tell, like, okay, like this dude said, he literally specifically said he came from the hood. So obviously hood niggas, I mean, I wouldn't consider myself a hood nigga, but I lived in there for a little bit of time. I was probably there for about, I was there for 6 years, and I moved into like a more of the urban area. And then, so first 6 years in the urban area, then I moved 6 years in that area. And trust me, everybody plays basketball. It don't matter if you're trash, you can't shoot, you can't guard, you can't do nothing. You automatically just want to get stuck on the court because you just know you're going to get better someday. Problem is that you can't really get better if niggas never give you the ball for no reason. Like literally, think about hood niggas playing basketball. They don't give the ball unless they know you for 5 years plus. They don't give you that ball. They will never give you that ball. It's bad. It's like bad teamwork, but it works out in the end. Like I don't understand how being a ball hog is better, but sometimes those people are so good that they don't need anybody else. But yeah, you see more of the ankle breaker there. You don't see much of a shooter. Like you can't really see the person that was like you see more people doing this than shooting the ball. Me, I was different. I shot the ball more often than I dribbled. I never learned the dribble move. I had to self-teach myself the dribble moves. And I still don't know how to do dribble, right? Like I know to do the basic dribble to the drive, rack. I do post moves too, but other than that, yeah, I'm saying like when you grow up around them, you kind of obtain a little bit of knowledge about basketball and how you're supposed to play. But you play the ghetto way. You don't play like the actual complete correct way. Like we used to play a game called 50 where you literally every shot from like inside the 3-point line is a 5. But if you go out on the 3-point line and shoot it, it's a 10. But then after you get to 50, you break your ice. You have to go to half court, make the shot, break your ice, and then you start eliminating people. You pass the ball to the person you want to get rid of. You go onto the half court or between the half court and the 3-point line, and you shoot that ball. You make it. They automatically out. So you can be the 0. You can have 0 points, and you automatically get out anyway. Like you might never even get the ball. That's the problem. Like people stick with defense to get the ball, but half the time you're not even get the ball unless you get that rebound, which is very hard to do when you got some 6'5", 6'4" niggas jumping and grabbing that ball before you can. Mind you, I was short. Mind you, I was like what 5'5", 5'3", going up against these kids that are like 5'9", 5'11", 5'10". I didn't become 5'10" until like maybe I don't know, like last year. So yeah, I was short. So it was very hard to get rebounds, but I still got them. So yeah, whatever. Let's continue with this. Damn, I'm rambling too much, man. Damn.
I completely asked. Like he is familiar, like slightly familiar with the game of basketball. Combine that with just his size, him being that build, that's gonna allow him to be more effective than anybody named on this list up until this point. Number 16, like Pontiac made what? Number 16, Pontiac made DDG. Now, I didn't even know this guy had a YouTube channel until a couple of months ago. The crazy thing is, I actually saw him play at SneakerCon. I just didn't know it was him. And I remember him playing. He's alright. Wait, I don't like how I said that. He's alright. Put a little optimistic tone on it, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm hating on anybody. I'm not. But I can tell basketball isn't his thing. I would say he's one of those players, you know, if you're playing pickup, you go into 10, he may hit a 3 for you. You know what I'm saying? He may be a crumb snatcher, get a rebound, put it back if the defender's sleeping, not boxing out. You know, he's one of those guys. I think he's definitely more likely to hit a 3, at least in a one-on-one situation, over any of the guys I've listed so far. I'll give him that, which I know y'all weigh 1v1s a lot more than I do, which is why I'm putting him where he's at. But DDG.
The thing is, though, the reason why people weigh way that many 1v1s against than besides 5v5s or like actual games that with referees and stuff like that is because 1v1s is the quickest thing to do. It proves that you could sync up. Proves you can single out people. Or was that? Oh yeah. All right now. All right, remember. So it proves you can single out people.
Be that nigga though.
Look at. He proves you single out people. He can prove that he can do a lot basically. So I mean, if you're good on 1v1, then you can single out people pretty easily. And playing a game with teams is a little bit harder for you because you're just used to you playing by yourself against another person. Mind you, it makes you so good at isolation. Trust me on that. It makes you so good at that because literally it's just you and him. Double teaming, that's going to be stronger too. But people wave 1v1s heavier because you're able to show more of what you can do rather than what you can do for your team. You only do things for yourself. Like basically, like if you shoot the ball, it's all good here. But like, it don't matter if you missed a shot. So I'm gonna continue this video, man, because I'm rambling too much. I'm just probably like 20 minutes long right now, and I barely even get through the video. But let's continue this.
Like outside like he might be that guy. And he's only 19, bro.
Yeah,
that's the crazy thing. Yo, real shit. Like when he turns 21, it's a wrap. Complete savage mode. Like and I know y'all probably, but DD, if you watch it, I know savage, and he's getting to the bag too. Hey, salute my nigga. Number 15.
Why? Why? Yo, did anybody get 20K likes on that? I don't know. But anyway, man. Anyway, guys. So this has been top 25 basketball players. Basically, only 10 of them were mentioned in this part. I can see part 2 and 3 right there. I'm gonna watch those right after this video, actually. But I ain't gonna combine it all together because if I combine it all together, it will be like maybe an hour-long video because I'm gonna be talking too much on this. Okay, but I gotta say something. I have to explain. I have to explain why. Like, I understand. Oh, this and that, but I'm like, it wouldn't be a reaction channel if I didn't give my opinion on that video. Okay, that video was actually pretty good, but I mean, he's pretty accurate. He knows what he's talking about. Like I said, so like. There's no problem with him being, there's no problem with that at all. He's a pretty good observer. He knows what he's talking about. He knows how he can tell how people can play just by a few dribbles. For me, it takes a little bit more. I give people a little bit more of a chance. I don't just judge you instantly like that. I mean, understand, I know he doesn't either, but like, it's, for me, you have to give me maybe a few videos, like, just to see how good you are. Like, I gotta see you on a defensive situation, an offensive situation, a team situation, what else? And a whole bunch of other situations. So anyway, guys, what time is it right now? Okay, 9:50. I'm gonna get back to you on this video, man. So anyway, guys, it's been your boy KJ Savage. Whatever. If you're new to the channel or if you've seen this video, if you want to see more of my reactions, please subscribe, okay? Please. I'll love it if you subscribe, okay? Try to get to 20 before Christmas. How about that? Can we get to 20 before Christmas? I don't think we can, but we'll try, okay? We'll try. But anyway, guys, I'm going to continue posting like I usually do. Hopefully this computer don't break, but I have no guarantees because shit happens all the time. So anyway, man, I'm going to get back to y'all, guys. Hope you liked the video, and peace. That was an awkward freaking move, man. I don't know why the fuck I did that. Oh my god. I might just keep in this end recording part.